Right, everybody, finally got there. I've had this ONELEAF Commander NV400 for about a month or so, and the weather's just been so crap. I just can't get out and get any content filmed, but finally got there. So I'm going to go straight into the shots of my of what I've been doing with grey squirrels. I've got the feeder set up there. Started feeding that again probably about a month ago. So been harvesting a few of them, and feral pigeons on a nearby farm. Got a couple videos of some nighttime rats. Not been getting a lot of rats where I've been going to, so yeah, it's odds law. But I'll do that. I'll show you some of the images of what I've been shooting, and then I'll go through you with the features. Just going to say, for some reason, I've not figured it out yet, but maybe it's not an option, but I can't seem to be able to show you guys what the actual menu options are whilst recording. I've not encountered that before on any digital or thermal scope, but I'm just looking to see if around on the YouTube at the moment to see if there is a way of doing that. But if there ain't, then no worries. It's all pretty simple to do. But there you go. I'm going to go into it now, and you can see what this scope's been up to. So in a friend's barn here, I've got a bit of a problem with feral pigeons. Just demonstrating here what the NV400's capability is here. Very, very dark conditions. I can't emphasize enough how dark it was, to the point really where I would normally need to use like the IR torch even during daylight conditions, but as you can see, all working very good. So again, even darker there, but as you can see, just using standard daylight mode, pretty clear. So all happy with that. So this one is taking about 40 yards in the dingy barn there. Pretty much probably at the limit of the capabilities of the N400 with these conditions, but still visible, still certainly shootable. So got this jay that snuck in by my squirrel feeder. I don't think he knew I was there, and before he knew it, that was the end of that. So just using this bit of footage here just to demonstrate the 4K capability of the NV400. It's currently set to 4K, 120 frames per second, but as you can see off those oak trees, everything's looking really, really good. Right up there with some of the other 4K stuff that you can buy. I didn't know that jay was there as well. So there, here's a magpie that come in when I went out with the feeder the other day on the squirrel feeder. Again, great quality, really, really good. In the dark there is a little bit funny, but can't be whinging too much. It's pretty good quality. Didn't really manage to get much nighttime footage here. Sod's law really. Ran out of rats on the farm that had lots of rats, but I'll try and get out and get myself a dedicated. Kind of messed up putting the position of the hide here in relation to the squirrel feeder, facing its arse this time. So normally I'm facing the other way, so the left down way, looking in. But no matter, still managed to place a nice, precise, clean headshot onto that squirrel. So all in all, quite a capable little scope here for the money. I'm just going to go through the basic features of what it's got there with what comes with the scope. So at the back here, ocular lens adjustment. That there will do your sharpen your icons up on the display screen. Moving here up on this button, you have your record function and your photograph function. Here will change between starry, daylight, and night modes. And over here, this will dim your actual display inside, and it will also adjust so you can see what you've recorded. Up here, that's your main button menu switch, and it's also your zoom function. So when you're just generally looking through your scope and you want to zoom in a bit, you can just turn it there in increments. Press on there will bring up like a sub menu thing that it will show you what screen setting you're in, like 4K, 120 frames per second, or whatever it is. You press that again, and that will take you into your proper menu. I'm unable to record using the whilst the menu function's on, but that's not really a big deal. People are going to be using this scope for lots of different reasons, and some of them won't be for just recording. But so you can go in that, press that. Long press of that button, and then it'll get into your menu settings to show you how to zero. Zeroing's a little bit different than other scopes that I've used. You haven't got the one-shot zero function. You kind of have, but what it is that you need to keep the scope steady. I wish there was. They did include a freeze frame function with this, like all the rest of them seem to have. That would make things a lot easier when it comes to zeroing, but it's no real great problem. But it comes with two mounts. These are my FX mounts that I've put on here just for this rifle, as I prefer them on this gun. I can use the mounts that ONELEAF will provide within the box. They come with Picatinny rail on as well, so you can put your torch on and stuff. I've actually put my IR torch, if I may just move this back out of the way. Yeah, I've put my IR torch over here on the front of my rifle. with using the Picatinny rail that I got for, 3D printed with a friend. It's supposed to be on top here, but I mean, end of the day, if it works, it works. Here is the laser rangefinder that connects up to the scope. You've got two Allen keys here, grub bolts that you tighten it down with. That then provides the scope with a laser rangefinding function and a ballistic function, so that you can know a ballistic calibration. So it will tell you where to aim, provided you put all the correct info in. This is your battery thing, turret. Unscrew that, and you will get yourself a choice of either an 18650 battery, or I believe we've got these smaller ones in there. Yeah, but they supply the NCR 18500 ones. Yes, it. So yeah, ONELEAF kindly supply them with the scope. At the back here, you can't see that without me turning the gun around, but that windage turret is there for your SD card, your two USB ports. One's a C-type USB and one's one of those old micro USB type things. And up to the front here, that's your parallax focus wheel. Very easy to use. I have not had any issues. I don't want to be putting a fishing coaster on here. It's just so easy to use. I don't need to. Some of the other scopes around, like the Alpex, is very stiff to turn. Same with the Pulsar C50, but this one here, the scope is a fraction of the price of those. And this is very easy. It's actually better, I believe. Here is your front lens cover. You will keep that shut during the day for daylight function, opened up at night for starry as well, starry mode. There is a little threaded section here at the front, if you can just see there. That takes like a cylinder that fits in front. It looks a bit silly. Don't really understand what it's doing. It doesn't seem to do much, but maybe I'm using it wrong. Maybe somebody in the video might be able to comment and say what it's actually doing, what's it for. But other than that, I'll just go on to here. This is the last bit. This is a standby button. This is about the only gripe I've got about this scope is the boot up time. So you'll press and hold this until you see the display fire up. It takes too long. It's about 10, 11, 12 seconds before you actually are ready to shoot. And that's not a problem, because you can keep it on standby by just pressing this button once. But it's a little bit slow, and I do wish maybe with a firmware update they may be able to improve that. I don't know, but other than that, a very solid and well put together scope. It is a little bit heavy. There are complaints that it's a little bit heavy. It's markedly heavier than Micro's latest offering, not the SQ50, the 4K Alpex. But saying that, the original Alpex was heavy, so I mean, maybe a Mark II model of this might be a bit lighter. You don't have to have the rangefinder on. You can take that off. You don't have to have the IR torch on there either. But if you're using it for hide hunting or vehicle mounted, I would say you haven't got much of a problem. But long term, if you are going on a hunting trip, this may cause you issues. But I mean, end of the day, you're doing a lot of moving about and stuff. It might find it a little bit too heavy, but for me, just fine. I do all my shooting vehicle from a vehicle, so I'm not finding it a problem. But anyway, I'm going to call that a day with a review there. Highly will recommend this, very much so. It's a well built, well put together scope. I'm not just saying this because I got given one by ONELEAF. I've been doing this YouTube channel now for 4 years, and I think this is the third time somebody's actually generally took notice of what I do, and it's very much appreciated. So thanks to ONELEAF, and thanks to you guys for watching.